Hi, coaches. This is Amber, and I am back to talk to you today about growing your team using the VITAL process. You probably have heard a lot about what our VITAL behaviors are. They are inviting, being a product of the product, doing personal development, and recognition. And so you've gotten a chance going through Business Starter Academy and up until now to really dive into those VITAL behaviors and gain some confidence there. You've learned how to use social media. You've learned how to master that invite process, and it takes some time to master that. I know it did for me. Just make sure that you are utilizing those one-to-one invite conversations and using the scripts that we have there for you, because those are so important. So up until now, that's what you've learned, and that's what you've began to master. So today, what we start to talk about is the heartbeat behind Team Builder Academy, which is building your team, right? Hence the reason why it's called Team Builder Academy. So the exciting part about this is that and maybe you have done the same thing here. You've gone through the same process, but the VITAL process is one in which somebody has an amazing experience or encounter with our products, your challenge group, our team, whatever the case may be. They've had a life-changing experience. And so for that reason, they know that they want to take a step as a coach, and they want to start to share that with other people. It's a VITAL process of becoming a customer, an advocate, a coach, and then a team building coach. And so if you've made it here so far, or this far, then no doubt you've had something, some story that Beachbody is a part of, that this team is a part of, and it's changed your life like it has mine. So I knew that, and I was super skeptical at first. I don't know if you guys remember that, but as I started to use Chalene Extreme and Shakeology and plug in with the community of my team, or of my coaches team, it changed me. I started to figure out that, feels like the oxygen mask has been put over my face, and I finally feel like myself again. And so I knew that if it had made such a big impact on me, that it was also going to make a big impact on the women in my life. And if I could empower them to do that, and then if those women could empower more women to take those same steps, that this team could have an exponential impact on the world around them. And so that is what excites me as the leader of this team, is that we get to show you and teach you how to add this layer onto your business. So now that you have invited some people to your challenge group, maybe you're running your own challenge group, you might even have a few people that have come alongside of you and decided to join your team. But I really want to talk to you about what it looks like to be intentional about this part of your business and to grow your team using the VITAL process. So allowing people to come in as a customer, have an amazing experience, a life-changing encounter with what we do here, and then decide that they too want to join forces with us and empower women and change the world together. And so that's the best way I know how to describe growing your team in this way. So I've explained to you what the VITAL process is. I'm going to talk to you about the challenger experience, about planting coaching seeds, and then of course you always want to be able to track what you're doing. That's very important. And so of course we have some things for you to help you do that. But the challenger experience is very critical to you being able to use the VITAL process to grow your team. Because when somebody trusts you and comes into your challenge group, or maybe even you're still co-hosting groups with your upline coach, and that's totally fine at this point. But at some point, you're going to want to run your own, because those people that have trusted you, they have trusted you. They have signed up with you. You have inspired them in some way to take action on their journey. And so they want you to lead them in the same way that you have been led. And so I just encourage you that your challenge group experience, whatever it is one of consistency and excellence. So it doesn't have to look just like mine or just like your uplines. The beautiful part about what we do is that you can create and make your challenge group exactly what you want and exactly what you believe will serve your people well. And that's the critical piece, is serving your people well, loving your people well, and showing up every day, being very consistent, okay? So giving your challengers the best experience possible, letting them know that you're running alongside of them, that they're not alone in this, and that you're not just walking the walk, but that you're talking the talk. Being a coach is amazing because your business will only grow as much as you do. And so the only way that you're going to grow is to stay on your journey. Do you have to be perfect at it? Absolutely not. We all have off seasons and on seasons, off days and on days. But to be transparent and to share not your struggles necessarily. I mean, you share your struggles for sure, but also as a coach, your responsibility is to share how you're going to come out on the other side of that. So what your plan of action is, how you made it over a hurdle. And so I want to just encourage you that you and you can't go wrong as long as you seek to love on your challengers, to give them an amazing experience by showing up daily for them and just loving on them, being part of their lives and being interested in them. So it doesn't have to be complicated. The challenge group scenario can be quite simple. So you can make it whatever you want. There's tons of tools in our resources to help you create the best challenge group environment that you want. So there's that. Giving somebody a great experience from step one. The second thing is once they're in your group, you have a great opportunity to groom them as coaches, right? So asking them to step outside of their comfort zone just a little bit. Maybe you're asking them to post a live video to the page about a topic that you're addressing in the group. Or maybe somebody, and just real simple, encourage another sister in the group. And you can very simply say, hey, thank you so much. You make my job so easy. That is a way that you plant a coaching seed, saying that is exactly what a coach would do. Things like that, plant seeds, right? But they have to be genuine. So you're not doing this all of the time. You're only doing this when the opportunity presents itself. And really, that is recognition, which is one of the vital behaviors. So use that recognition piece. Recognize those people in your challenge groups that are acting like a coach. If they're posting consistently, if they're having great results, if they're being transparent about their journey, those are all things that a coach would do. And so, I like to say, don't judge a book by its cover, because coaches come in all shapes, in all sizes, from all backgrounds. We all started from a different place. We all have different backstories, and that's what makes us amazing and unique and diverse and able to reach a ton of people. So any challenger in your group has the ability to be a coach. And so some of those you'll know immediately. For some of them, it may take weeks or months for you to say, hey, I really think you're ready to be a coach. This is what I'm seeing. Is this something you're open to? Can I send you some more information about our team? Let them know why you thought of them. And that leads me to that we do have, and I'm going to post it down below in this training, but we do have some challenger to coach invite scripts for you. So use this script to help you kind of know what to say, how to start the conversation. You don't have to do it, copy and paste or anything like that, because you want it to sound like you and you want it to be genuine. But these scripts are meant to help you and guide your conversation if you're not sure how to start that conversation. So I know some of us are really good at that, and some of us have to work on it. I was one that had to work on it. So if I can do it, you can do it. The resources are there for you to run amazing challenge groups and to plant those seeds with your prospective coaches and team members, and then to be able to start that conversation with them in a very organic, loving way that shows them that you believe in them. Okay? All right, so the last thing that I want to chat about, I'm going to share my screen. Is this Challenger to Coach Tracker. So this is another Google Sheet, so I will attach the link in this training so that you have it. What you need to do is go to File, make a copy, then you can rename it, and you will be able to edit this for yourself, okay? So this is a great way to just keep track of your challengers and then your challengers that become coaches. So I have some tabs down here below. You can add tabs or take them away, but since we're in February, as I'm making this video, I just started with March, but I have a tab for March customers and March coaches, and you can see that you can continue that as the year goes on. So for March customers, I'm going to put anybody in here that I know is going to be in my challenge group coming up, or the next challenge group coming up, which for me happens to be in March. And so if I just type in this girl's name, Erica Smith, okay? I know she's gonna be in my group next month. And so I have her all set in here so that I can come back and revisit this, but also so that I can comment in here with what is her activity level in the group. 1 to a 3. Is she really active? That would be a 3. Is she, posting only every now and then? That would be a 2, and then maybe hardly at all would be a 1. Transformation, so, as the weeks go on, if I can see that she's having a great transformation, then she would get a 3. If she is struggling a bit, then maybe there would be a 1 there. And so as I look at activity level and at transformation, if somebody is at a 2 or a 3 in both of those, then to me, that is somebody that would make an excellent coach and somebody that I would want to invite to be part of our team. And so hopefully this kind of helps you see the two different things that even subconsciously I look at when I'm running a challenge group. Okay, and then here it says planting coaching seeds. So right here, I might just put the date of, if she maybe encouraged somebody and I said, thank you so much, that's exactly what a coach would do, way to go. So if I planted a coaching seed with her in some way just within the group by making a comment or encouraging her publicly in the group, then I would put the date there. And then, of course, over here, I can go and it says invite to be a coach, yes or no. And then I would also put the date so that, no matter what her response is, if it was no, not right now, or, maybe check on me later, then I always have this to come back to. If you don't track your business, you will have people that fall through the cracks. So anyways, this should help you track your challengers in a way that helps you not just stay on top of their progress and really help them throughout their journey in your group, but it will also help you identify those people in your group that definitely need to be invited to join your team. Okay? And then this next tab here, I don't know why it has a dotted line there, but I'm going to go over this in another training, the onboarding training that's towards the end of Team Builder Academy. But as somebody becomes a coach, let's just say Erica became a coach, this is the way that I would track how I am guiding her through that onboarding process of learning how to get her business started and do certain things with her new coaching business. So that is all for a different training though. Okay? All right, so I'm going to stop my share. All of these resources will be listed for you at the bottom of this training, so make sure you check those out. And the one thing that I want to just close with here is the fact that if you would want to grow your team from using this vital process in a way that is organic, then it is critical that you have challengers in your groups each and every month. And the way that you do that is by inviting, by reaching Success Club every month, having those goals and benchmarks set so that your groups do have new people that are taking steps on their journey to change their lives for the better. So that you do have new people that you're going to be able to see that picture of a coach, and you're going to be able to reach out to them and ask them if maybe joining your team is something that they would like to consider. So it's critical as you use this vital process that if you track it back all the way to Business Starter Academy, when we're teaching you the very basics of inviting and how to use that invite script, it all goes back to that. So fill those challenge groups first, and then do an amazing job, give people an amazing experience and encounter with what we do here on this team, and you will be on the road to changing lives in no time. So anyways, excited to share this topic with you guys. If you have any questions, please let myself or your upline know. And that's it. So on to the next training.